Good evening, good afternoon, my African brothers home and abroad. Welcome to African Roots. My name is Saolesi Olamidipopo. I'm here to enlighten and awaken Africans all over the world to tell you we need to go back to our roots. We need to know our history. We've been lied to severally that we had no history until the arrival of the colonial masters. We Africans, we are the true copy and the original product of this earth, but we've been deceived by our colonial masters that we have no history. Histories are written by colonial masters about Africans. Africans are the true nature of this earth. We need to retrace our root. We need to find our tree so that we can know our root. Africans are the best in the world, but we've been lied to that we are not. But I want to tell you today that Africans, everything we are being told about our history are lies. And how did I know that they lied to us? Let's start from the area of our map. Area of our map, all African in world map, they are placed below all other continents, of which in ancient map, Africa is far bigger than other continents. But what we are being taught in school, based on our colonial masters, are indoctrination, not education. Indoctrination in the sense that we are being taught what they know. Or rather, we are being taught what white people taught them to be teaching us. We need to dig deep and move closer to our forefathers, which they are ancestors. We need to ask questions about our source. We have been taken away from our roots by religion, by Western culture and Western traditions, which is not benefiting us. We need to know where we belong as an Africans. Africans, both men and women, both in and abroad, every part of the world, Africans are always making impact in every part of the world. And we are being deceived that we have no roots and we have no history. Those stories, we don't have to buy it because it is being told by the slave masters. And slave masters has nothing to offer us than to tell us the story that will benefit them. We have been through a lot as an Africans, but still we are still standing. Then you will know we are born with virtue and power and strength within us. Despite the fact that we are being maltreated, tortured, battered, killed, we still remain united. We need to know our history. And how can we know our history? We can know our history by asking questions from our elderly people. Our elderly people are the one that can put us through things that we ought to know. We have been deceived away from these people by telling us that black people are full of hatred, wickedness, and all sorts of terms that are not to be reckoned with. But I want to tell you today, everything you are being told about Africans, it wasn't true. I'm telling you today, every story, every history written by the slave masters about Africans, they are nothing but a cook-up stories for their egoistic purpose. They have benefited enough from Africans. We are being told that we are being liberated. We are liberated physically, but mentally we are still in slavery. Slavery of African right now are not physical. They are of mental. That is why we Africans, we need to work on ourselves. We really need to know ourselves. We need to be talking to ourselves instead of talking to our slave masters. There is no help a slave master can do to the slaves rather than to sell it off to the merchant, rather than to turn the slaves into money. So for that reason, we Africans, we need to be united. We need to trust one another. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to be our brother's keepers. Africans, we are the best nature world ever created. We existed 1,000 years ago, even before the creation or the existence of our slave masters. Well, it wasn't their fault. They enslaved us by means of our traditional rulers. They came into our lives through our traditional rulers. They started trading us as goods and services. They traded a soul, an African soul, for a mirror. Is that not ridiculous? It's highly ridiculous. So we can't be looking up to them for any good things in life. Instead of them to do the good things for us, they would rather do things to enslave us again and again. Africans, home and abroad, I want to urge you, we need to be united. We need to believe in one another. We need to trust ourselves. Believing in ourselves will make things worse for us. We've been through hell already, but there is an adage by the ancestors saying gold will not glitter without passing through fires. We have been made, we have been turned, and we have been made. That is why a celebrity in Nigeria referred to his sons, we are the monsters that he made. And right now, we are fighting for our mental liberation. Thank you very much for listening to African Root TV. My name is Awolesi Olamide Pupo. Kindly click on subscribe button and the ring button so that you'll be getting updated whenever I drop a new video. Thank you very much.